Hi, I'm Hill-Rennie. I'm a New Zealand Cricut product expert, and today I would like to do a short video to show you how I put my blanks in the middle of my page to engrave. I've done this by putting things onto the virtual mat and centering them. So now I'm going to take you over to my screen and show you. Hi, now I'm on the screen and you will see up here I've put a little square which I got from Shapes down here on the left hand side. What I'm going to do now is I've changed this shape to 0.1. It's supposed to be 0.1, not 1.1, because if it's not exactly right, it won't sit right. Now I'm going to multiply that 3 times by using the duplicate button. Then the first piece I'm going to put at 1 inch. Now that's 1 inch down and 1 inch across, so I'm going to use the XY scale. Now the XY scale is over here, and you can see that I haven't got too far away, but this is 1.28. So I'm going to come back to 1 inch here, and I'm going to come to 1 inch here. And that is just simply 1. Now that one is placed right. The second one, I want this 11.5 inches away. The problem is that 11.5 inches is where it finishes, and what I want is the beginning of it, so that it finishes at 11.5 inches. So I have to put this one, and because I've used the 1 inch mark here, I've got to add 1 inch. So instead of being 11.4, it's going to be 12.4. So if I put 12.4 inches in there, hopefully that will sort itself out. And again, I'll put it at the 1 inch mark because that stays the same. Then the last two I'm going to put down here, and I'll have to make my screen a little bit smaller so that you can see it. And this one is going to come down to the this one's going to come into the x-axis as a cross, so that's going to come into the 1 inch mark, and downwards again we're going to use 12.4 because that's the top left. Now if we put the top left at 12.4, it'll come down to 12.5. Well, that's the hope. So I'm going to do this one again, and again I'm going to put this 12.4 because we want it at the top, and I'm going to make this 12.4 as well. Now that might not make sense, but as you'll see it drops it down to there. Now in order to see whether I've got these in the right place, I'm now going to select them all and check that this says 11.5, this says 11.5. So now I'm going to actually weld them together. Now the reason I've welded them together is this makes them one image. So if they happen to move, they're all there. Now what I did with my things was I wanted a 3 inch circle because that's what I was working with. And I wanted a 3 inch circle, right in the middle of my mat. So in order to do that, I selected this, and I selected the outside ones, selected the inside ones, I went to align, and I went to align center. Now that puts the circle right in the center. Again, what I did with that was I attached it, and then I sent it to my Cricut to cut. I made sure I put the mat on the left hand side, and I put the mat as far into the rollers as I could. When I cut the circle out, I then reloaded my mat with my blank in, and I put the picture on my blank. Now I'm not sure whether I've got anything in there at the moment, but I will go to images and I will just pick an image of a cat, for instance, and see what I can find. 217,000 images. So I don't particularly want to spend a lot of time running through here with finding a cat. So I'm just going to pick this image. Now my cat is obviously too big for the 3-inch circle. I'm going to make him this big. Now the second time I'm going to cut, again I'm going to detach. Now my circle is attached to these, and I don't want it attached to these now, so I can detach the circle and I can remove it from there and take it away, but my cat will still be in the right place. So now I can attach the cat, and when I attach the cat, it will then cut out in the center of my page on top of my blank. So I can now change the cat to engrave, and it will engrave the cat on wherever I have my blank in the center of the page. Yeah, I hope this helps. That's just a short video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much.